Here with my Spider-Man suit. Of course, it's not perfect, but there's actually a big story about this costume. From a long time ago, when I was younger, I always dressed as Spider-Man. And as I got older, I really wanted a good movie replica 7-piece suit. More specifically, the Sam Raimi series, because that was the one that I always pretended to be and watched when I was younger. That's what I was raised on. And that's not to say that this costume is the best. That's not to say that it's perfect. That's not to say I'm better than anyone else. There's loads of problems with this costume. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. The pattern was bought off of eBay, which is, again, at the time, we weren't knowledgeable of the whole scamming and people stealing off of eBay and reselling things. Again, something I wasn't aware of. This was my first suit. I had no idea. So, please keep that in mind. It wasn't my intention. Zentai had done their costumes, they extend this piece. I guess they just used clone tool or something, and it looked almost like a web skirt. And they expected you to tug in the belt from the pants. But I remember being very struggled because the way that I cloned it, the pattern on the belt was not going to work. I was staying with my grandparents, getting a job for the first time, and just sitting at the table working on it, and my Uncle Patrick came by, and he was watching what I was doing. I was just absolutely stuck on how to fix the belt to look right, so I could sew in the hooks, so that I can all connect together. I was just absolutely frustrated. I had everything to start it. I had bought the hooks, I had the puff paint, I had just about everything you could imagine that was necessary to make a modified Spider-Man suit from Zentai. And, well, let's just go figure. I just was a perfectionist at the time, and it was nice having some support around that I hadn't been around for very much. Look over my shoulder, give me ideas, what I should do. But there was one thing that he would always tell me, and he was so calm about it. He'd be like, you can do it. And I just kept thinking about how positive he always was. And that's when I realized I can cut off the excess pattern and then use it to make a new pattern. And then I'll hide the seams with puff paint. And can you imagine how excited I was to show him when I had finished it, when I stayed up all night just to get that costume finished. Every year we always did a family reunion, and I was hoping to wear it to the family reunion to show him what it looked like all finished. Unfortunately, sometime about 3 years ago, something happened to where he flung off of a motorcycle and got stuck in barbed wire, and that's how he died. And I remember when the family reunion was coming up, and I was so excited to show him, and then I realized that he was dead and that I forgot about it, because I was so used to seeing him. This suit means a lot to me because it was my first, and because my Uncle Patrick gave me ideas, and he was sitting there with me while I was trying to fix it. He really gave me the attitude to keep going and to not give up on it. I sat there calmly like him, tried to have a positive attitude, and it really helped. It really did. And it's a shame that he's not here with us. Many Spider-Men out there. I'm not the only one. And we all have our stories. So what's yours?